Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play series. And I have to admit that recently, or I should say within the last week and a half-ish, I haven't really been in much of a Minecraft mood. Or, well, I have, but just not for this world. So I'm in a little bit of a drought for things that I want to do. And I know I said that I was going to continue on with farms, primarily making an iron farm and a gunpowder farm, but I'm not going to do that right now. I don't know how to do either of them, and I tried coming up with my own design for both of them, like I did with the gold farm in the Nether, but it wasn't working out. So I just gave up, which means my only other option is to use someone else's design. And I hate following tutorials for doing things, and I can't even explain why, in all honesty, because I don't really know why, but I just hate sitting there and following a tutorial. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a break before I come back to that. I know I've been putting off doing them for like 2 or 3 months now, but I'm gonna continue putting it off for a little bit longer. And we're gonna do something else in this episode. And also, this episode is probably gonna end up coming out a little bit later than originally planned. One, because like I said, I'm in a little bit of a motivational drought, but also because I'm moving, and it's taking up some of my time here and there, and you know, it just leaves me with a little bit less time to record, and especially because when I'm doing projects on this world, I usually like to dedicate 2 or 3 days where I spend most of my time just on this world working, whether it's gathering resources or the actual projects themselves. And I just don't really have that much time to be doing that right now. So that's also doing it. And also I'm in a heat wave right now, which isn't great. It makes it so that I just cannot do anything other than watch YouTube videos all day. And that's really all I've been doing on the times where I am free, is just sitting there watching YouTube video on YouTube video on YouTube video, because it's just so hot that I cannot physically do anything. Anyways, so now on to what I'm going to be doing for today's episode. And I'm completely winging it. I've got no clue what I want to do. Because there's just, I don't have a whole lot. So I think, I logged in on here and I looked around briefly, just while I was waiting for things to load in and whatnot. And I saw how much of a mess it was here. Like, I've still got this set up. I've got these trees here, which are terrible and ugly. I've got my chests here, which I need to deal with. I've got this here, a terrible, ugly, and I'm gonna keep this here until I move the sheep into a better spot, because I need to breed them up. So that I have more sheep when I make my wool farm, which I'm not there yet. I'll make it at some point. And then I have a whole bunch of the cows that escaped when I moved my cow pen, to the farm over there. And, and we have terrible, ugly terraforming kind of stuff. Like this ugly thing here, that there, it's all just ugly and terrible. And I think that that's what we're going to start off with today, is a little bit of cleanup. I'm just going to put on a time lapse and I'm going to, just clean up this area. So I guess I'll cue the time lapse and then we'll get to cleaning up. So I've done a bunch of terraforming. Let's see, I have covered the ravine here. There's still some parts that are grown into grass, and then I don't know if you can hear my cat purring, she's on my lap. And then I got rid of a bunch of the whatever it's called from the spruce trees that was over here. Got rid of all that. And then as I was looking at everything, I noticed that I really hated how all of this looks. And from the start, I did say that I didn't think I was going to keep it looking like this. I just wanted something to go around the build. And, looking at it more and more, I dislike it more and more. And that goes with the art gallery, the art museum as well. But there's a reason why I kind of did it like this, and it's because I'm not very good at building custom trees. Like, my range of what I can do is pretty limited as I'm learning how to do more. And I knew that from the start, which is why I said this would be pretty temporary. But after learning how to do those like fence post trees that I did in the Flat World series, I actually really like those, and I think I kind of want to incorporate them into this world as well, and put some around this build. I think I'm also finally going to get rid of the mud generator, mud farm thing, and move the stuff that I have back here as well, and actually make this area look a little bit nicer, because if we look at it from above, it doesn't look very good. Like, it looks very empty compared to how we would look right here. And like, obviously this area also looks quite empty as well, because it's very unfinished. But this area specifically just doesn't look very nice. So I think what we're going to move on to next is making the little terraforming type of thing here look a little bit better, and then also, of course it's raining, and also make the spot out here in front of the trading hall look better as well. Sleep, I don't want to deal with the thunder. So yeah, I'm not sure what exactly I want to put in front of this spot here in front of the trading hall, but it definitely needs something, and I think I'm gonna fill it up with a lot of those fence trees of like different heights and stuff, because I think that those would look really good right here. And I might remove a bunch of the bamboo, because I don't really think it fits in with this specific spot very well. I don't know, maybe once I get the trees in, it'll look a little bit nicer, but I think right now I'll empty out all of the trees here, make sure there's, like nothing here. I'll probably keep the moss there for now at least, and I'll clear out this, and we'll get to building some trees and hopefully making it look a lot nicer. Since I recorded that last clip, I have actually fully moved over to my new apartment. So bear with me if the audio is a little different, a little echoey. I'm in my living room. It's where I have my setup right now, and I have like no furniture in it. So it sounds a little echoey to me, but I don't know if it actually does for the recording. But anyways, so I have kind of finished off what I wanted to do here, I guess. Honestly, it's not too much different, just some trees and, you know, a little bit of different terrain. I'm not continuing it too far out this way right now because I do want to build more stuff over here and do some more real terraining, but I don't really want to do that right now, in all honesty. Since I recorded that last clip, it's also been about a week, a little bit less than a week, just, you know, moving and whatnot ended up taking a lot of time, and I didn't really have too many chances to record. And then after moving into my new place, I went a few days without internet, so obviously really doing anything was a little bit harder. But yeah, so that is that for this section. But I obviously, if I stop here, the video will be quite short, so I'm not going to. And we're going to find something else to do. And I think if I find something else, we're gonna go find some bastions so I can try and get the netherite smithing template or whatever it's called, so I can get some netherite, because it's been what, 6 months now? No, it's been over 6 months. It should be about 7 months now since I started this world, and I'm still without netherite. And I feel like we should probably get some netherite now. So we're gonna put away all of the stuff that I'm not currently using, and we're going to go to the nether. Alright, so I have found a bastion, and we're gonna do it the same way I did it last time, as we're just going to pretty much shoot as many as I possibly can from afar, just like so, in attempts to pretty much kill them off all like this. So we're gonna do a little bit of a cheaty cam. We're just gonna kind of look. We'll get any loot that I possibly can from here, if there even is any. Oh, there's a chest right there. We'll get the gold, we might as well. It doesn't look like there are actually too many guys at all. Another chest. And it does go up here as well, but I don't see any chests. So there's very few chests in here, but we're still gonna go for it. Might as well. We'll try and kill this guy. Here we go. And I'm not gonna use my elytra to go down just because I am so low on rockets right now. Okay, they can't get me from here. Perfect. I guess I'll pretty much just go through and kill all of them. And we'll check for loot as I go. I am at another bastion, and it honestly looks like my chances for this one aren't very high. Chances of survival, that is. I took a quick peek on the inside, and there's one there, but it is just overrun with these strong idiots. I didn't even look at this side. Oh, there's quite a few. And, you know, I'd really like to keep my my death rate at 1 death, quite frankly. But I'm really wanting that template, so we're gonna go for it. And keep that going. So we're gonna take this a bit slower. And okay, well, that missed. And we're only gonna go in areas that we can survive in. Because I want, like I said, I want to survive this for as long as possible, in all honesty. And if I die, I die, but it'd be quite inconvenient to die. Okay. Well, there's one. Oh, and he's back in. Okay, we're gonna go in from the top. So I'll go around to the side here. And we're gonna go and work our way down. I think that's probably the smartest choice. Go towards the center. Perfect. Make a little hole I can see through. Maybe I'll jump down a block. Jump, go right there. That way nothing can push me off from up here. And I'll just cover myself up. That's pretty good. And we'll just work on killing all of them that I can see, and then I'll maybe go down a level. My bow is starting to get pretty low, so I think at some point we'll have to go and make a new one. Maybe once we get back. Okay, so I'm back, and it looks like we've got 5 ancient debris there, and that's it. I've got 5 ancient debris, so we can make 1 netherite ingot. So I guess I might as well do that. I have... Okay, don't have enough gold bars. We'll just do that. And we'll go in and go to an empty furnace, and I'll just toss that in there for a moment. So the next thing that I guess we will do is make a whole bunch of beds, and we will go to the nether once more, and we'll do some netherite mining. We'll do some netherite mining and see how much we can get, and hopefully get everything fully enchanted. And then once we're done with that, I think we'll make a new bow and get that all enchanted up. So I'll go grab everything, and then we'll go blow up some beds. So I am back from the nether, and I got a total of, I have it in here, 32 ancient debris, which isn't enough, but I mean, look at my gear. It's rough. So I need to go back to the gold farm so that I can get a whole bunch of XP and heal all my stuff. And I also realized while I was working on it just a little bit that I am missing my regular pick, the one without silk touch, and I thought maybe I had put it in here, but it's not in there, and it's also not in here either. So I'm not sure what I did with my pick, but it looks like I might have to make a new one, along with also making a new bow. So yeah, we're going to quickly get a whole bunch of gold, and we will get the ancient debris onto all of the tools that I do have, I suppose. Full netherite gear. Oh, this looks good. Okay. Now we'll get on my tools. So now all of my current tools are fully enchanted, have netherite on them, and I'm looking cool as hell. We can, I suppose, probably make a new pick. Some more. Oh, I don't need to make any more sticks. We can make a new pick, just like so. And I'll see if I have any bows. Let's combine those. Make a new bow. Put all the stuff I don't need away. I think this was probably my pick. Well, yeah. Well, now I have an extra one just in case. Okay, well. Oh well. Let us go get some stuff to enchant this new bow. So I'm gonna put pretty much all the same stuff on it. So I need Unbreaking 3, Power 3, Flame, and Infinity. This one is fine for now. I guess we can finish up that one. And I'm actually kind of curious how much production we've made using the melon and pumpkin farm, and we can actually use those to partially heal up my gear. We can use those because I haven't really checked on how much each of them have made. Switch back to my elytra, and hopefully it's quite a bit. Let's see. Almost a full double chest in there. This one is full, I'm assuming, yeah, it's filling up in here. So we'll take a bunch of these and we'll just turn them into the full melons. I'll take some more, might as well. Perfect, and I'll take a few stacks of pumpkins, and we can use those to heal up all of my current stuff, or at least most of it. So I have them pretty much all healed up. There's a few things right here that still need a little bit more, but they're all done. They're not resetting for a little while, and I don't really feel like waiting. Everything's pretty much all healed up anyways, so that works out pretty well. Everything is, for the most part, healed up. So I suppose that's where we're going to call it for today's episode. I do hope that for the next episode I will actually make the gunpowder farm, the creeper farm, because I've got 10 rockets now, and I could really use some more, but I suppose that we will see. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and if you're not subscribed already, make sure to subscribe, because it helps me out a ton. It really does. And I'll see you guys in the next video.